Blop.
See the red flags, and you might survive.
Hello and welcome to Red Flags. We are your hosts, Donnie, Alan, Dave, and Opie. And today we are talking about 2025's Hard Eyes.
Heart eyes.
Hard eyes.
Yeah, hard
Hard.
eyes.
With a T. Heart Eyes. Hard Eyes, motherfucker.
I'm just gonna throw out a rating
Surprise!
right off the
Surprise!
bat.
I don't wait, hang on, wait 1 second, Dave. Donnie probably has seen where that meme is from.
100%, yeah.
But I don't think Opie has seen where that meme is from.
I mean, I've seen the meme, but I've never seen.
You
No,
don't
I've never-
recognize him? You don't?
From
I
a
assume
pretty
it's like a
popular
cop
TV
show.
show.
Yeah, he
Is
says
it a cop show?
kind of.
Arguably, yeah.
You could say it.
Okay.
The characters in it are police officers. One is a blood spatter analyst. He's the
Yeah.
main character.
Okay.
His job is to investigate crime scenes and determine how people died by the way that blood is splattered all over the scene.
But he
Oh, is
does
it
have.
Dexter?
Oh, yeah.
Is it Dexter?
Yes.
Oh, okay. I never
And
actually
that
knew
cop
that.
was chasing him down and he caught him and he said, "Surprise, motherfucker."
Yeah, because he was onto him like the whole show.
Nice. That's funny. I like that.
More
I like the
fries,
meme too.
motherfucker.
Some fries, motherfucker.
Yep. Anyway, I totally interrupted Dave. He had something really important to say. I'm Al. That's Dave over there. He's about to talk. Say your thing, big guy.
6.5.
Fella.
Ooh.
You just
Ooh.
said something that made me laugh.
It would
Okay.
have gotten a lot better rating, but I thought the ending sucked.
Can you go up 0.2 more?
No.
Okay.
You.
I
Point
did
two?
not like the ending.
Dave, it's funny you said that because I'm also gonna go with 6.5. I had that locked and loaded.
So you didn't
Wow.
like the end.
It would have been literally probably an 8.
You didn't like the
I
end?
hated the fucking ending. It was so dumb.
Okay.
The whole reason for them to do something,
Yep, we'll get into it. We'll get into
it
it.
made no sense.
I appreciate that. Opie,
Correct, yes.
That's
Oh,
it.
you want my thing?
I need your
Ah,
advice on
We
what
don't
you
need
want to
your
rate
thing.
this.
You can keep
You
it.
keep your thing in yourself, to yourself, with yourself.
oh. Say what?
What?
What the fuck are you rating this thing?
I'm going to give it a 7.5.
Okay.
You know, it was a good one, but it was not the best. If anything, I might go down on that because I don't even know if it deserves a 7.5. I mean, no, it was a good one. It was good.
Al?
I'm gonna go 8.
8.
I'm gonna go
Interesting.
8.
Okay.
I did like this one. It kept my attention. I wasn't bored.
No,
Yeah.
nope. I
It
agree.
wasn't too cheesy.
I
And
like the moments that were cheesy, were meant to be cheesy,
Yes.
and funny, but they weren't over the top.
it did have it, like there was so many times I was like, is this a comedy? But then it was like not at the same time. I was like, they're pushing some lines here and I'm into it. Like the way that it was done, I liked it.
The way I thought
You know-
about a lot of the weird, like, comedic moments was like a very high class B movie.
All right.
That style.
Yeah, and I know
Whereas-
you like B movies.
Yes. And that's what I did appreciate a lot of the dumb comedy crap for that.
Yeah.
This movie was kind of a journey for me because like I don't know how much. So the movie's directed by Josh Rubin, who is from like College Humor, which is now Dropout. I don't know how much you guys have seen like content with him or
I
involving
have to
him.
Google his ass right now because I cannot picture what he looks like.
I've seen College
he
Humor
was he
stuff.
made an appearance in the movie when they're at the drive-in. He's the one that steps out of his car and like screams and he's like, "Oh my god, call the police!"
Okay. What did you say his last name was?
Ruben,
R-U.
Ruben.
Okay.
So like I know who he is. I've
Okay.
seen some stuff with like all that stuff, and I do like Josh Rubin. The start of this movie, I was kind of bored like through the start, and I was like a good chunk of the beginning of the movie, I was kind of meh. They did the thing with Hobbs and Shaw for the detectives, and I was like, eh.
You didn't
But,
like that? I
like,
mean, come on. It was
I-
fucking
Personally,
Jordana
not for me.
Brewster.
I thought
But-
it was
but
funny
here's the
just
thing
because they're
with
like,
it,
Wait, like the
it
movie?
is-
And they made that reference.
Yeah.
That's what made it funny to me.
And it
What
was.
was-
What
Go ahead.
what grew with me on it is like the beginning. I wasn't thinking of it as like a Josh Rubin movie. I was still just like, oh, we're watching this horror movie. It's got this like romantic comedy set up, and I was just kind of like, man. But after like the more. I put Hobbs and Shaw as like a turning point. Like after that, when I started kind of like seeing things that I'm like, okay, I can tell this is like some Josh Rubin shit. I could see the direction it was heading, and it really started growing on me like really fast. So the whole like after that, the movie was I liked it. So like I might even raise my score just in the way I kind of started appreciating it. Like there's just so many little like humor moments, like the entirety of when they when they think they get hard eyes and all the like ambulances there, and he's like, "Oh man, does anyone have a pen?" And the one walks by, she's like, "Gotcha, bro."
Yep.
And
yep.
like when they get called away, she takes the blankets off the
That
what's
was
her
one of
face,
my
like, we got
favorite
another
parts.
call, we need these blankets. I laughed so fucking
I
hard.
wanted to send that to some ambulance drivers I know.
Yeah, it was making me laugh super hard.
I want to be like,
And I
is
was
this
like,
a
this
thing?
is
You're just
so
like,
funny.
I got another call, yoink.
Yeah, like it was shit like that that really made it grow in me, and like I'll talk more about the ending and stuff when we get there, but like I might raise my score a little bit because I think it's just like I don't know, I think you appreciate this movie a little more knowing where it's coming from.
I want to say quickly, before we lose the whole Josh Rubin of it,
Mhm.
he did another movie that we covered, but I don't know if it was before or after we started uploading things. I don't see it on here, but I've been trying to like rush through this list quick. Werewolves Within. He directed that movie.
Werewolf Within?
Have we been doing it?
Yeah. What?
Have we
Werewolf
been doing this for 4 years, 5 years?
We've been doing it a long time.
Probably pretty close.
But werewolves is it says it's plural. Werewolves Within. But we watched that one. That was the one.
There was the one I think that I picked.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
That one was entertaining. That was pretty good.
it was a good movie. I don't know if we rated it on here.
Control F, buddy.
Oh,
In there, that'll work.
It's a Windows thing.
I know. Okay. Oh shit. Okay.
he had a podcast and he did one episode.
We did, and we named it Werewolf Within. But I gave it an 8. Opie gave it a 6. Dave gave it an 8.
Oh
It
my.
was good. Opie was a hater.
That was right before the Donnie era.
Yeah.
Typically.
That was also right
Donnie.
before we watched Autopsy of Jane Doe the first time.
Another good one.
But yes,
No,
this movie
no.
did amuse me a lot in a lot of ways. And the Hobbs and Shaw thing, I liked it. I know it was lame, I know it was cheesy, but it was Jordana Brewster, and like, because I don't think she was in Hobbs and Shaw, but she is in the Fast and Furious universe.
Yeah, she's the nice girl in the Fast and Furious.
The nice girl?
Isn't she like the nice girl?
The nice girl? What do you mean the nice girl? She's the
I
sister
don't
of
know.
Dom.
I haven't seen that. I haven't seen that movie in 20 years.
She's
And
She's
also,
like a good.
she's 20 years older, so she doesn't look a whole lot like she does in.
You didn't think she looked? She
She was
looks
the-
exactly the same.
She
I didn't think so.
she was the non Michelle Rodriguez.
Yes.
So she was the.
I
nice
don't
one.
think she looked any. I mean, obviously she's like 20 years older than I, seen her in that.
Yeah, because you don't watch the Fast and the Furious movies, which
Like the
I
first
still don't understand.
two are actually decent.
Did you watch? Did you watch?
I've watched all the way up to 7,
Or did
and that's where it lost.
did you recognize Devon Sawa?
Absolutely. I was I knew it was coming, and I was like, "Fuck yeah!"
I don't remember.
I did not
He
recognize
looks
him.
old though.
Where was he at?
Yeah, I didn't.
He was the other
recognize
cop.
him.
He was Hobbs.
He does get killed off kind of early.
Oh, I guess I didn't pay attention to that. He didn't look like it.
Yeah, he looks old.
Yeah. Huh.
Yeah.
Don't worry, I'll protect you, lover.
Yeah, this was a good movie.
What'd you guys think of Mason Gooding as Jay? He was the main dude.
I thought he did
Mason
good.
Good is. Yeah, he was good. Like I didn't have any issues with that.
Yeah,
He
he was
seemed
another
like a
one where at
suave-
first I was like, meh, but again, it grew on me. I'm like,
His-
okay, he's pretty fucking
I
His
funny.
loved his
acting-
attitude when he was in the cop car.
That was what I was just thinking about.
It made me laugh. You fucking left me.
Mm-mm.
No, go away. I tried to help you, and then you just ran away.
He's like, "Oh hell no, you ditched me."
Oh,
That was good.
Like I said, the movie was fantastic. It's just what killed it for me was that ending.
Okay, I want to go on a quick rant here, if that's all right with everyone.
yes.
Okay, cool. Okay, so I was in on this movie because it was right up my alley with this whole fuck Valentine's Day, fuck love, fuck relationships, fuck all that bullshit. And like when she gave her speech in the restaurant, I was like, hell yeah, fuck this, fuck them, fuck everybody. Like, I am game. I agree with you 100%. All this fucking mushy bullshit. It's all this chemicals, blah, blah, blah. Fuck it all. And then he was like, oh, man, what a bummer. And then he laughed and she was like, I'm sorry. I didn't mean it. I'm just mad about the world. And I'm like, yeah, you should be because it's all bullshit. And I'm 100%. And you know what, Hard Eyes? Good for you. Keep going. Kill these goddamn couples because it's bullshit. Fuck them all. Right?
Yeah, but at the same time, you are
Yeah.
partially biased.
And then at the end of the movie, it turns out that they're fucking in a relationship.
You cut out.
Yeah, you cut out, man.
Here, let me say this from 5 feet further away. They're in a fucking relationship.
Did that work?
Did that sound better?
No.
A little bit, but
All right.
still not
We'll
enough.
see how it
I
comes
can
out in
tell
the
you're
recording.
angry.
But what kind of bullshit? I'm gonna say it. I'll say it now. They're in a relationship. They're in a relationship the whole fucking time. Why are you killing couples if you're already in a relationship? Your whole premise of everything that you're fucking doing is out the goddamn window, and that's where I understand where Dave's coming from.
It was their kink, though.
Can I make a
murder
comment about that too?
Yeah.
Can I make a comment? The ending is they're in a throuple. I think they're in a throuple because they don't want it to be exactly like Scream and have two killers. Because-
no.
Well, no, they said
The
it was they
throuple
were
killer-
a couple.
The
The
throuple
other
killer
guy was just
nobody
an
knows,
admirer.
Yeah, they
nobody's ever heard of, and they just reference him as a throuple. So my theory is they just threw that in there for fucking convenience and not to.
Well, I think they
the-
just needed a patsy to die.
sure
Maybe
that's what
they
it
needed
was.
to pad the body count.
Because they literally said that the problem, well, he started causing problems and going unhinged and killing, kind of indiscriminately.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They did say that.
I did love the fact that the whole fucking time they're being chased, like I liked that they could hit whoever it was and it would affect them, like they weren't monsters, like they weren't unstoppable. I liked that they fought back a little bit, and I like that they kept saying we're not even together.
They were like, go fucking kill somebody else.
Yeah.
That was funny. That was a good one too.
I think
Yeah,
the
well.
writing in this was really fucking good. The writing in it. Now that I'm thinking about it, like I think there's parts of this movie that are objectively boring. And I was talking to like Daniel before this. He tried watching it and he was like, "Nah, it was stupid." But I don't know. I appreciate so much of it the more I think about it, and I'm just like, okay. The writing is really good. I think a lot of it does make sense, even with that throuple.
Did you see the scene where the guy comes over to the girl's apartment and she's got a fucking dildo on the thing? And he
Yeah.
comes over and she's trying to hide it. And she throws it because she opens the closet and there's Heart Eyes. And she throws it right in Heart Eyes' face. Oh, that's funny shit.
Yeah, it is.
Mid trying to hide this thing from this guy.
Yeah.
That was funny.
Yeah, it was fucking perfect. Because that's how that would go down in real life. You're like, I'm gonna hide my fucking cock, my fake cock pleasure machine, and then you go to fucking whip it in the closet. Murderer.
Yeah.
Bounces off of him.
Bounces
Yeah.
right off his dumb fuck face. Although that was actually Jordana Brewster, I think that she said at that point. She said, I almost killed you in your
Oh, really?
apartment.
Could be. I can't.
And then he shot the taxi driver when they got outside because they're
Okay.
yeah.
Because he was the one that was rogue or whatever, the Patsy guy.
No, the boyfriend, the IT guy, was outside and shot the taxi driver.
Okay.
Those two were together.
Yes.
The third wheel was just an admirer who was obsessed with her.
What I'm confused by is I wish they would have explained a little bit more why they were clearly on Tinder or Bumble or whatever. Because it didn't
What?
really get into that, because she was supposed to go on a date with the IT guy, the main girl, but she
Yeah.
decided not to.
Well, technically, she wasn't like trying to date this dude she's in.
No,
With the movie, too.
That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying earlier you see the IT guy in the movie when
After he fixed the shit at the police station.
yeah, he's at the police station. He's like, "Oh, hey, remember me? Who's this? My name's Danny," or whatever the fuck it was. And she's like, "What?"
Yeah.
And he's like, "The IT guy," which also he shouldn't have known that she calls him that. Because that conversation happened with her and her friend.
Hmm.
So I don't know why he knew that unless he was
Maybe
spying.
that was his screen name, IT
Hey,
guy.
Maybe, I don't know.
people know. IT people know
Yeah, I feel like-
everything.
Yeah. I don't know. I feel like you can all have an IT guy.
Yeah, I get that. But
I
like,
don't know.
so what was
I
the
don't have
point
that
of him
yet.
being on Tinder if he's obsessed with Shaw? Right? That was Shaw. Hobbs was Devon Sawa.
Yeah.
I don't remember. One of the two.
Either way,
You know
Jordana
what's
Brewster.
funny? It's not. Is anybody else having an issue with IMDb where they don't have Devon Sawa or Abigail? What's her name?
I am on the wrong thing. Let me look at.
I don't know.
It's on Wikipedia, but it's not Jordana
the
Brewster
Fuck, I can't even
They're
get
just
into
not-
IMDb.
in those main credits.
I have to sign in.
They're not in there.
Sign in, I guess.
Huh. You are correct.
It's kind of
That's
weird.
interesting.
I mean, Jordana Brewster is like a main character.
Quite main.
And she's not listed in the
Yeah.
Heart Eyes thing?
Oh,
Not-
they are. You just have to scroll for it. They're not at the top.
Jay, Allie,
that's-
Monica, Patrick, Adeline. Oh
Well,
my
if you
God.
think about it, though, they are not main characters. They're just in the back. They're police officer and an IT guy. So them as
They are not
themselves instead of Hard Eyes,
Which is probably
makes sense.
Which is probably a better idea to have them lower down on the cast list, just so that, like, if you're scrolling through here before you watch the movie, you don't be like, oh, well, that must Gigi
Yeah.
Zambrano must be the killer because she's number 3 on the list. By the way,
What do
Lauren,
you think of the
Killer.
look of the killer?
I liked the mask.
Yeah.
I
Okay.
hated the sound of the thumping
cool.
feet.
I gotta get out of this. I gotta get out of this thing.
You gotta get out of what?
I gotta reload this frame. It's being weird.
Okay, the thumping of the
losing you
feet
guys.
of the killer of Heart Eyes, I hated it because it was clearly 3 different fucking people, right?
Mhm.
But it was always like the heaviest motherfucker. Thunk, thunk, thunk.
Depends on the boots. That makes a big difference.
I get that, but still, if you're trying to be,
Like my winter boots, those are more of a thumpy, weird, because they got like a weird extended heel type shit because they're like utility style boots. But my work boots, those are heavy.
okay.
Yeah, I'm like 2 feet tall, and sometimes I clunk around.
You are not 2 feet tall. Let's look at some true. Oh, the mask designer for Heart Eyes special effects artist Tony Gardner also created the killer masks for Freaky, Happy Death Day, and Totally Killer.
I don't know if I know any of those movies.
Happy
I've
Death
seen
Day
any
I've
of those.
heard of, but I haven't seen it.
Yeah, that's how I feel like I've heard of it but never seen it.
Oh, do you want to know another moment that I really fucking liked? And it's so lame.
What's that?
When the
I'm
dildo vibrated.
sure you guys caught it. I'm sure I'm not the only one. But to give a little backup as to why I liked it so much, one of my favorite songs from MGK is a song where half of the song he's just listing movies he likes in just a nice flow. And in this, there's that moment where the friend is giving the speech about going to the airport to get the guy back. And like everything
Yeah.
she's saying is just a romantic comedy title.
Really?
Yeah. Like
Yeah, that's right.
I don't have anything pulled up, but I just remember like one thing she's like, it's love, actually. Or it's like crazy, stupid love, actually, which is 2 separate movies, but but like that whole speech is just nonstop fucking romantic comedy titles. And it flows so nicely. And I was like, that was fucking good. And that goes right with what you were saying, Donnie, about the writing.
Yeah. That's why once it kicked in who directed this and shit, I'm just like, okay, I'm in.
I'm gonna see
They
if
got
I
me.
can find it in the quotes, if there is even quotes. Oh,
There's
I
some
think
in
it's
the
this first
trivia
fucking one right
that-
here. It's hey Allie, listen to me. You deserve to be happy. You deserve to have someone to love you for the beautiful, neurotic mess that you are. I mean, you can be so clueless sometimes. It's one of the 10 things I hate about you, honestly. You can't let Jay go off
Mm.
to his best friend's wedding and hook up with a bunch of bridesmaid and move to Notting Hill. No, this is love, mama. Some kind of wonderful, crazy, stupid love, actually. And I was like, that was fucking good. I appreciate that. And also,
That's cool.
here's a fucking line that I could have heard right out of Donnie's mouth. These muscles weren't made for violence, they were made for cuddling.
Oh yeah, that's good stuff.
It
He's-
so two of the I don't know one of these writers, Philip Murphy. So it was written by Philip Murphy was writer, Christopher Landon and Michael Kennedy. I've shit pulled up for two of them. Like one of the writers was a writer for It's a Wonderful Knife.
All right.
And Christopher Landon was the writer and director of Scout's Guide to the Zombie Apocalypse.
That's a great movie.
Yeah, yeah. And also a writer for shit like Paranormal Activity, Disturbia, if you ever saw that one. Happy Death Day.
Do you think that he wrote the line?
Wait.
Hey, we got an HWW up front. What do you want me to do with her? An
That's
HWW.
Disturbia again.
Hysterical
The
white
movie
woman.
with Shia LaBeouf?
Yes.
Okay.
It's funny that you mentioned that because I was just thinking about. Okay, so Disturbia is a modern version of Rear Window.
Mm.
And I was just watching an episode of Raising Hope, which is in that whole episode, it's another version of, it's their version of Rear Window with Diedrich Bader. And I think he's a great actor too. You know who that is?
Not by name.
I always call him Jethro because he was in Beverly Hillbillies, the movie, as Jethro. He was on.
God, you know how long it's been since I've seen that?
Yeah, I know. I know that's a random reference, but like
the newer live action movie.
Yeah, and then I think he
It
was
had, like some cartoon shit too.
I think he was mostly
there was an old
famous
show.
for being in Guess Whose Line Is It Anyway, or whatever it's called. Whose Line Is It Anyway? I think he was on that a lot.
There's a lot of people on that.
There's like 4 people on that.
At any given time.
There's like 8 different people that go on there.
Like the main ones. Like you got Drew Carey is the host, and then the tall white guy with the white hair.
The black guy, can never remember his name.
I know. I was just trying to think of it. And I was hoping if I
can't
could,
think of it.
I was
but-
hoping if I rambled enough, it would pop in my head.
Yep, I can't think of his name. He's good though.
Yeah.
Um,
Colin Mockery, Ryan Stiles.
Ryan Stiles is the white guy that I was talking about.
the older guy. No, he's the tall one.
Yes.
Yep.
And there's a short.
Who's the actor you're talking about?
Diedrich Bader. I thought maybe he was just on the Drew Carey show, and that's where I'm confusing it.
Could be,
He was in.
because the only other one that I can think of is like dark hair with glasses.
Do you remember?
Oh, that guy.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. He was in Office Space.
I was just
He
gonna
was
say.
the
Do
neighbor.
you remember Office Space? Yeah. But he's been in
I
so
don't
much.
remember that movie either.
He's been
I
in
know. I'm trying to
tons of
think of
shit.
movies that Dave would have seen.
I've seen it. I just
The Starving Games.
I'm just
probably
gonna bring
30
up a
years
picture
ago
of
I've
it.
seen Office Space.
I'm just gonna bring up a
is
picture.
This? Is this Dogma or Mallrats? Can you hear me? Yeah.
Yeah, we're just ignoring you.
Oh, okay.
That guy.
Kidding.
Yeah.
What's a movie that you can think of with him in it?
Jay and Silent Bob.
Okay,
He is
all right.
he's the guard.
Yeah.
What a wonderful tea party.
Yes. And yes, Opie, we could hear you. I don't remember what you said, but I heard you say it.
When Jay said that.
I was
they
also
suck his
also
dick
gonna bring
together.
up the writers. It's the same writers that did the movie's called Freaky from 2020. Did you
That's-
ever watch that?
That's what I was saying. The guy that did the mask for this also did that mask.
I don't know what that
Yeah,
was.
it's it's actually a pretty fucking solid ass movie. It's got Vince Vaughn, and like he's a killer, and he something happens where he swaps bodies with the main girl.
Oh, is it like a
Who's a
horror
high school
version of
student?
Freaky
I
Friday?
have seen that.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
That's interesting. Oh, let's see here. There's Goofs. A police station in a major metropolitan area seems to have a grand total of 3 people on staff, despite having recently caught a suspect for a famous serial killer. Jay is apparently not read his Miranda rights because he shows no awareness that he can request a lawyer during questioning. There are no emergency battery powered lights in the police station when the power goes out.
That's one thing I was wondering about too. Like when the power went out,
yeah,
Of course.
usually they have some kind of a backup,
yeah.
generator that would kick in.
What city is this supposed to
That
be?
and the
Is
Miranda
it
right
supposed to be
thing,
Seattle?
that's actually a pretty serious
Gotham.
thing. You get arrested and you're not actually read your Miranda rights.
Yeah, everything's thrown out.
You're fucked. They're fucked. You're gonna walk. That's happened many, many, many times.
The sign above the door says Seattle Police Department is legible from the inside, which means it would be backwards when looking at the building from the street.
Did you guys see how long Dietrich Bader's credits are?
Oh, I know. He's in a fuck ton of stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, it takes you like 5 minutes to scroll to the bottom. It's
Yeah, he's
crazy.
in a lot. Once
Yeah.
I saw the picture, I knew exactly
Yeah.
what you were talking about. He's in a lot.
Holy shit.
Yeah, and
A lot of comedies too.
and there's so much that I'm like trying to think of something specific for you to be like, yeah, that guy.
Yeah, as soon as
And
I
it
see the
feels like he
picture,
ramped it up lately. Like he's got more stuff later. Like now. Like
Have you
he's
guys
fucking busy now.
have you guys seen? I think Opie has for sure, but the original Rear Window.
No.
No.
Oh, it's classic. It's Alfred Hitchcock and Jimmy
Hell
Stewart
yeah.
is the main guy. And it's the same thing where he's like just like Disturbia, Jimmy Stewart breaks his leg and then he's stuck in his apartment and all he can do is look at all the apartments across the way, all the windows. And so he's just stuck there with nothing to do but stare out the fucking window.
Oh,
then he-
I've seen that referenced in things.
Yeah,
I know
it-
it's referenced in
How about
Psych.
get the fuck up and actually try to move around?
He's in a wheelchair for some reason. I don't know. But
I tell you what, if I broke my leg, I wouldn't just be sitting here the whole time.
I know you're too
Fuck
antsy.
that.
But yeah, so he's just kind of stuck and staring out the window. And so Raising Hope did a version of that, and it had Dietrich Bader as the neighbor on the back side of the yard. And, the dad's like stuck with his broken legs, trying to figure out if this guy's a murderer or not. Keep seeing clues that point to it. Like that whole storyline has been so done and done and done and done, but I love it every time. It's fun to see the new creative ways people do it. In Disturbia, I
Yeah.
saw on a list of devil worshiper movies.
Oh,
Interesting.
Yeah, it was this list of things that are like the devil, D&D, and Lord of the Rings. And then I saw Disturbia, and I was like, what?
how did they figure Lord of the Rings is devil worship?
I don't fucking know.
Because it's fantasy shit. It's got fairies and
There's
Yeah,
You
but
know,
it's very
it's got, like,
clear.
lore to it.
It's very clear good versus bad. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like,
but
and the bad
anything
people
that's
don't
not
win.
Christian is kind of witchcraft.
What
and
about Lion, Witch, and the
Evil.
Wardrobe?
Yeah,
Satan?
everybody goes in a fucking closet.
That-
We're in the closet too.
And that is considered Christian.
Yeah.
No, I'm in the closet too.
6'7". 6'7".
9/11.
6'7".
What?
9/11.
6'7".
9/11.
The fuck are you talking about?
So,
All right. Let's see here. Errors in geography. I don't give a fuck about that. There are no every encounter with HEK, Hard Eyes Killer, Allie is just
Mhm.
left alone without giving the police a statement, being consoled for her recent traumatic experience, or dealing with her blood-soaked clothes. That's true. I love how she just hung up her blood-soaked clothes.
If the Hard Eyes Killer killed me, my last words would be, "Oh heck."
Why?
that's dumb. That is super
Oh,
dumb.
okay, I got you.
Woof, that went over. That was so lame. It went right over Al's head.
Yeah, it was so dumb.
Jesus, what are we doing here, guys?
Oh, look, we got plot holes.
Heck?
Here's a plot hole. Jay is arrested on suspicion of being HEK because he was found with the mask and a crossbow. That is despite having a pretty serious head wound, being unconscious, and having blood inside the building. Even Shaw's manipulation of the investigation couldn't hide this, along with Allie's statement from other police officers.
But at the same time, she was kind of king shit, and she was the bad guy, so
yeah,
it wouldn't be too hard. I mean, there's been many, many, many circumstances where police have planted evidence and shit, and people went to prison for like 20 years and then were finally released because it came out. So finding it immediately, I don't know.
Here's another plot hole. Explain
I don't
this.
consider that one a plot hole.
Explain this one, David.
Okay.
HEK chooses Allie and Jay as victims after watching them kissing in the street, right?
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Minutes before they arrive to her apartment, HEK is already there waiting. How would HEK know where she lives if they picked her last minute off the street?
Because they were going after her boyfriend,
Hello?
her ex-boyfriend.
But she doesn't live with her ex-boyfriend.
No. But at the same time, she is a fucking police officer and could have easily just ran her image or something. I mean, they have image software.
But how
where
did
you can
they
take a
get
picture
there
with a fucking cell phone
first?
and you can, huh?
How did they get there first? She would have had to have like been in her squad car getting this information and happened to be right there because they kissed, got in the taxi, and drove to her apartment.
Well, I'm gonna throw like this is a really dumb cop out, but things of chance happen, right? Like, hear me out. They're a throuple. They could have been spread out and like had some form of communication on them where they're just like, it like, hey, I'm tailing this person. Like, we're heading this, like some sort of communicate. This is a stretch. I'm reaching, and I know this would have to like work out perfectly.
That's
but
what I was saying. She would happen to have to.
yeah. Like, it's possible, I guess, that like she could be like, oh, I'm tailing this person. We're heading in this direction, and the other two are like, okay, we're on it. That's when he like cuts his hand on the glass outside, right?
Yes.
Yeah, so I mean, they were
she
waiting
also did-
outside a
she
little
also did
while.
spend 20 minutes
and...
outside dicking for her keys that she couldn't find.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true.
I don't know. I'm just trying to justify it. Maybe it doesn't make that much sense, but
I mean, you never know. Shit happens. Oh shit! I didn't know this because I did not go through the credits, but apparently there's an additional scene midway through the credits.
Yes.
You
I don't
did?
remember
You
what the
saw
hell
it?
It was, yes.
Credits rolled. I went boop.
I think they're like in a car, and he goes to like open a thing to look like he's gonna propose to her, but it's a key. She's like, I don't want a key, and then she proposes to him with an actual ring, and then that's when the friend was over there with a camera, just like the beginning scene.
Oh. By the way, that girl in the beginning scene looks identical to someone I know. And I had to take a picture and send it to her and be like, is this you? Are you secretly a fucking actress in this movie? Because I was freaked out by that.
Is she secretly a bitch? Because that girl in the beginning is a pretty immense bitch.
Definitely not, but
That's a good thing.
Yeah, that's funny. She was a bitch.
Yeah.
But that guy was a dick, so fuck him. Fuck them both.
Well, he's probably under a lot of stress from her.
What? No. You're
Everything-
giving him a
She's
pass
under
on treating their
stress from him.
fucking
No, no, no,
photographer
no.
like a fucking prick.
You would be stressed, annoyed, and probably short with people if they are fucking up because you get to deal with her.
I would never.
She picked it. She picked the location. She wanted him to propose to her, blah, 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 blah. It was all her plan. And they stated that.
Yeah, that doesn't give him the right to be a dick and
And
be
he
like,
should've
I will
never-
fucking end you because he didn't.
On Yelp.
Yeah, he had to
On
throw that
Yelp.
in there because he was like, that's a crime that I just committed by threatening this guy.
I love how the guy's like, I'm not even on fucking Yelp.
Yeah. And then he died. And why the fuck did the photographer die? He wasn't a couple.
Because anybody that
Well-
gets in the way, remember?
He wasn't in the way.
Yes, he was.
He was
Well, then-
way
they-
off in the distance.
If he
Literally.
They
would've
said-
went over
they said
there
the
and
third
killed
dude
them,
was
he could've
breaking the
taken
rules, right?
pictures of them. They didn't want picture taken. So they killed the guy with the camera first.
He still got his picture taken.
Who did?
The killer. That's how they knew it was HEK.
Yep.
This
He's right.
doesn't even make any sense.
He got a pic. The last picture that the photographer took was him getting stabbed in the eye.
Oh, yeah.
And they're like, that's how we know it's HEK. And then, because HEK was now in Seattle instead of Pittsburgh and New York or wherever the fuck else he was.
I know.
But yeah, so,
Good movie. Ending sucked.
okay, let's talk about the ending.
I didn't like it.
Why?
The whole fucking girlfriend boyfriend thing, and we're like, why? It's our kink.
Yeah, that's lame
It's
ass.
fucking lame. That was lame. Why don't you
I
try?
think it
why
was-
don't you try killing? You might like it.
If
Oh.
murder is their kink, that's fine. But murdering couples specifically is very,
Yeah.
that's too much.
Yeah, it didn't. That made no sense to me in my brain. Logically, didn't like that. Like the fight
Isn't that
scenes and
kind of
shit
the
at the end
Point.
weren't terrible, but I got a kick out of
They,
how
like-
she slammed her into that fucking Saint Valentine
like, couldn't-
fucking
couldn't you-
statue.
couldn't you
Fuck your
argue
holiday.
that-
Your day
you-
sucks, is what he said. Sorry, Don. We keep talking over you.
No, you're fine. You're fine. Like, couldn't you argue that, like, I don't know. I think there's a lot of movies out there that, when it comes to that final review, final
Reveal.
reveal, like people are often like it's some big complex reason, and like it wraps things together, and yeah, for the most part, like I want that too. But I also think it's kind of fun when like when it's just so like mundane like that. And I think I do enjoy it in this context where it's just like, fucking why? Like who wronged you? And they're just like, we just get turned on by it.
Yeah, I get that. And I'm
like,
not.
like that's it. There's another movie, I can't remember what it's called, but it does deal with like serial killers, and it's like in a haunted house, and all the friends are thinking it's like all the signs in the movie point to that it's like someone in the friend group, and it gets that reveal. It's like, take off your mask, and you think it's gonna be someone you know, but it like turns out it's just somebody completely fucking random, and they literally are just like, I don't know who you're talking about. And it turns out it's just random fucking people murdering. There's no like there's no connection, and I think that's pretty fucking like realistic
Yeah.
in that sense. So I think it's kind of nice to see occasionally, like whether it's, yeah, I think it is lame, but like that's kind of the point in it in
Yeah.
this context. I think I do enjoy it because it's just like, oh yeah, we're just doing this because like it's our kink, and you're just like, huh, okay.
My issue with the end of this movie wasn't about the killers. It was that they fucking argued for so long about how they're not a fucking couple, and then they're a fucking couple anyway.
You're talking about the bad guys?
No.
Or
No, she gave this whole fucking speech about fuck love and fuck all this bullshit. And then she's like, but I love you.
that's what you hated?
Yeah. She should have
So
shot
you
him.
hated it on both ends.
She did shoot him.
She should have shot him in the face
Why?
and then shot them. Actually, honestly, my first thought when they handed her the gun or gave her the gun or whatever, if it was me, the very first thing I would do was see how many bullets are in it.
Yeah.
See
They
if she
told her
was
there was
bluffing.
one.
They said that, but she could check. Like I would check. Like if it like that was a revolver,
My
I think, right?
assumption was there was nothing.
My
in
problem
it.
with
See,
that,
that's what
She
I'm
Alan,
was
saying.
gonna click and they were gonna laugh.
That's what
That's
I
what
thought too.
I thought was
And
gonna happen.
that, like, I thought either she was going to go click, like pointed at him, click, nothing, pointed at herself, click, nothing. Right. And so my whole thought was like, it's a revolver. Just go look at it. You can see if there's fucking bullets in it.
Not always.
You can open it and see if there's fucking bullets in it.
Well, opening it, yeah, but she's not familiar with guns and revolvers a lot of times.
Yeah, but you're standing there listening to them babble about how they fucking want to get turned on by murdering people. So while they're fucking jibber jabbering, you fucking figure it out. You have a gun in your
True.
hand. What do you just?
See, I
they
wouldn't have
did
an
have
issue
a
with
scene
it.
where she was
Clink.
behind that glass and unloaded a fucking clip on him and missed every time.
Okay, I was actually when
I'm
Al
not-
was done, I was actually going to reference that.
I'm not
When
mad
she
about
shot
that.
and accidentally shot him, but hit her. She was actually aiming for her
Yeah.
and overcorrected. She said,
Yeah.
which made me laugh because the minute I seen her quickly pull that gun up, I'm like, oh no, something bad's gonna happen here.
Yeah. I thought it was.
Like when she shot in that room, it's just like everywhere.
I think that that's fairly accurate for people who are not familiar with guns to not be able to hit something 10 feet in front
Especially
of you.
when you're firing
Yeah.
fast. And it's
Yeah.
actually kind of funny because remember when Opie first came out and we were showing him, like the AR. Remember,
Yeah.
and I loaded it up and I had him shoot one time and he was fairly accurate. You remember that, Opie? And I said, now pull the trigger as fast as you can. You couldn't fucking hit the box to save your life. Everything was all over the
I
place.
don't
And
remember
that
that.
is how it is. You don't
I
remember
don't know
that?
if I should. I couldn't.
Well, you did.
Yeah.
Go back.
Huh?
He said, I
Remember
don't
that.
remember shooting that gun. I was like, oh, yeah, you did.
Oh, yeah.
Is it just me, or does it seem like those last couple of deaths are just very brutal in comparison to the rest of the movie?
She
What?
got her
Did
head
anyone
chopped
else
off.
feel that way?
Yeah,
Sure.
the ending was they definitely blew their load at the end.
Like the dude getting the fucking crossbow through the eyeball and nose. I was like, oh, that's fucking visceral.
That was one of those
Yeah.
expanding things that he had.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Spring loaded and he ping.
Yep.
Oof.
Got him right in the
Yeah.
face, which I appreciated that.
I was
That
just like,
was brutal.
Jesus.
I was glad that they did that too at the end, is have it way more brutal. By the way, how are we not talking about the fucking van?
Oh,
I was waiting for somebody to reference that.
I just put that out of my head.
That was such a fucking funny whole situation. And the whole
yeah.
time I was expecting the
we love role play.
like I was glad that I had the subtitles on because I could see like it would be like kissing noises.
Yeah. It was really fun. I did the same thing.
and that because I was like trying to listen and I'm like waiting to hear something happen where HEK sneaks in, right?
Yeah.
But no, it didn't happen that way, and which I was glad because I was expecting it to be that. And like the whole, and first of all, if you're fucking trying to get some in your van, and a
Mhm.
random couple pops in the front seat, wouldn't you be like, get the fuck out? Or would you do what they did and just be like, all right, cool, whatever. We're hiding from a murderer. Cool, we're gonna fuck still.
Well, they were probably blazed out of their mind.
I mean, maybe.
They've sure seemed like it.
And I was bummed that they died.
Yeah.
I was bummed they died. They could have survived. But
I got the biggest kick out of, I forgot about the blood thing. How she was just not good with blood.
oh yeah. And then
And
pukes
he
all over.
saves her life. And she's just like, oh, God, threw up all
Oh, yeah, she's
over
like, how
that
could
one
you do
HEK
that? And he's
guy.
like, I saved your life. And she's like, it's in my mouth. Blah, blah, blah. Funny.
Oh, that was good. I
Also-
That
forgot.
was good.
I want
What
to
was
say
it? She
Laura
bust.
Stable, the name of the lady who does the special makeup.
They did great.
I've never heard
Yeah.
that name.
But when
Laura
they go
Stable.
when they go back to that van, right? And they're looking for something to fight HEK or whatever. And what did she pull out that she's like, I've got this?
That's her straw.
Her straw, that's what it was.
Yeah, her metal
Okay,
straw.
so
Which
the,
played a part.
the funny thing is when they first introduced that straw, I was like, that's gonna come into play because it was a random thing and they
A
made a
metal
big deal
straw,
out of it.
yeah.
Yeah, I'm like, that's gonna come into play, and then just perfect. They were like, I got this, and he's like, that's not gonna do shit, but this will.
I knew that was going to come into play later. I just didn't know how.
Yeah,
And I love the whistling noise when got her in the throat with it.
yeah,
You could hear
Oh
that
yeah.
straw
yeah.
noise when she was breathing.
See, this is a good movie. It deserves better than a 6-7.
I just didn't like that part of the ending. Really?
That
You know
much?
what? I'm going up to a fucking. You know what, Al? Are you staying at an 8?
Yeah,
I'll meet you at 8. I'm fuck it. I like Josh Rubin. Yeah. It deserves more.
the writing was good. It was funny enough, but not
Yeah.
too funny. Not like over. Like I wouldn't consider this a comedy.
Yeah. Kick me up to a 7.5.
Nice.
Yeah, it's the more I talked about it, the better. I mean, I'd love to watch it again and try to catch half of that shit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and
But
I would
still,
say
that ending kills it for me though.
I
don't
would
know
still
why. I just
suggest this to people.
really did not like that whole it turns us on.
What?
Now,
Like
if
I
it
like
had-
Donnie's
It
excuse.
didn't have to have anything like insane, just something of, we want to be the only couple in the world or something, something stupid like that. At least something,
I really like Donnie's version of it, where he's like, sometimes it's just a stupid reason, and it doesn't have to
Yeah.
make sense.
Right? I
Like-
mean,
But
that's
why did they have-
it's
why did they
as
have
far
the
as like
third guy
realism go.
with them?
I think it hits
Because
it on
they
the
were
head.
complaining
People
about
just
him.
do shit, you know.
Brian Koberger.
Patsy, scapegoat. Fuck that guy. They don't care about him.
Yeah.
Let him take the rap. Let him go get caught. Let him get caught or die, and people think that they're done, and then they can keep going, and it's even a bigger surprise. Like it's nothing but upside for them to have that third piece of shit out there.
I don't know. Just didn't like that reveal. Something just didn't sit right with me on it.
All right.
The rest of the movie was good though.
I did like the way it went back and forth from slasher movie to like cheesy romantic movie.
Yeah.
And it'd go back and forth kind of.
I still can't get it.
Some of it got a little boring though. In the very beginning, after the killings, the whole meeting thing, except for when oh my god, her fucking commercial.
Yeah.
God, that was
See, that's good
fucking-
stuff too.
I died laughing when I seen that. I'm just like, this is your jewelry commercial that you made.
Yep, she's trying to sell
Holy
diamonds.
fuck.
And it's just couples dying in your arms, getting shot. I loved how cheesy
Oh,
they made it
man.
with like the ribbons for blood.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
That was fantastic. I died. I was just like, oh my God. I could see why they're having an issue with this. But you greenlit it. I had faith in you.
Yeah,
What
I
is
trusted you.
this?
That actress is been in a bunch of stuff too. The one that was the
Yeah,
boss.
who was that?
That's another one where like I don't know her name, but like if we saw what she was in, we'd be like, ah, that lady.
God, that was good though.
Grunge girl. Dana, no. How many grunge girls are there? Panicked teen.
Michaela Watkins, that's who it is.
Reporter.
This had a budget of $18 million and did 31.1.
Good. It deserves it. This is
Almost
going to be a cult classic, I have a feeling.
I hope so. It
Do you
really was
think-
not bad.
Do you think they could do a sequel?
Oh, yeah, I think they
yeah,
could.
with those two, they get a taste for
Mhm.
it.
Yeah, they could be the ones who are the HEK. Now that they're all
my.
like tainted with their lust for death. And maybe it'll be like Dave says, and they want to be the only couple on the planet.
Yeah.
Or actually, you know what actually might work? The fact that that horror that they went through drew them too closer. So it could be like a Saw type system. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Because you know the whole concept in Saw, right?
I don't remember. I only seen
Okay,
like the
so-
first 6 of them, I think.
So the whole point is what the fuck's his name? Like John Kramer or something like that. He gets in like a car accident. He gets
His
like
name is
skewered,
John Cena.
and he realizes that he wants to live. So he struggles to get out, pulls the shit out of him, tries to patch himself up, and crawls his ass out of there and survives,
okay.
even though he has fucking cancer. But that's the whole concept of the movie, is he's putting people through these tests that are lazy pieces of shit, putting them in that predicament that he was in to try to motivate them to live.
How many movies deep does it reveal this?
Shit.
No.
No, because I've seen the first few and I don't remember the car accident stuff.
Fuck, it's somewhere in the first or second.
Really?
I believe so.
I remember
Because one of them, it might have been a little. I swear to God, it's when he finds out that he has cancer and he was dying.
I remember
And the
him.
whole time
having
was him
cancer.
basically testing people, and trying to find like a replacement.
That's because there was that girl who was doing some of this. I think like she was in charge of like the everything that happened in like the second or third movie.
Yeah, she's in quite a few of them, but
I know she's in them, but I think like she had
But
started
part
going
of the
rogue a
biggest
bit.
the funniest thing though is she's actually later on, she is actually tested again.
Was she the one who was in the needles?
Yes.
Okay. Yikes. Fuck that.
And actually, the only reason she was in there was to keep the cop's son safe.
Okay.
She wasn't part of that. She
Is it-
was part of the game.
Is the
but-
second one the one with Donnie Wahlberg?
Fuck, I don't remember, man. I own all of them. Is the worst
He was the
part.
cop. He was one of the cops.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
I own
been-
every single one of them, and I have the one with Chris Rock. I have Spiral also.
I haven't seen that either. I
I
Spiral's
should have
pretty
the
fucking good.
entire collection on Vudu. I should have the whole
I think
thing.
so. I just haven't watched them since they came out.
I watched one all the way through Spiral. And actually, there might even be a new one after Spiral, but I don't remember.
Saw X.
I
Who-
think so. I don't know if I've seen that one yet, but
So
I love the Saw movies.
So what were you saying was the connection here with
I was saying that I think if you were to make a sequel,
okay.
because of the fact that those two went through that grueling endeavor, that could fuel them to do it to other couples to try to draw them closer together in a perverse way.
so not killing them, but
No.
chasing them.
Maybe. And if they don't, like, say they don't, it doesn't draw them closer together, that's why they kill them.
So put them in that
Because
same
they realize,
position where they're
exactly,
like, you
they
have to
realize
shoot
that,
this guy
know
if
what,
you love him.
They're
Mm.
clearly not actually, happy together. So then they kill him and move on. I mean, it's kind of cheesy, but something like that could fit because that's exactly what they
Call
went
it-
through.
Heart Eyes 2, Love or Death. Love or Die. I don't know. Crazy Stupid Love, actually.
The sad
That
part
would
is that
be
worked it.
copyright.
That was so good. I loved that part. I don't know why.
Did we talk about the grape crusher
No.
and how that girl crawled into a grape crusher
To hide.
like a fucking idiot?
Yeah, but it
I
was
thought there was going to be more from that one, honestly.
from her, like that character.
No,
Or
no,
from the
like I
Grape
thought
Crusher?
I thought it was gonna show it just kinda like quick squished her and then a little bit of splatter on the screen. I thought there was gonna be more.
Oh, there was more.
There was
There
a
were some
lot.
There's a
eyeballs
shit ton
popping
more
out.
as
But
it
it
was
was-
rotating.
I did not catch that.
You seen the blood coming out of the spouts where like the grape, like the juice and shit would actually come out and go into the barrels. And,
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
and then there
It
was a
juiced her.
word on the barrels. What was that word?
I don't remember.
I like HEARD or something.
Well, you just spelled herd, but
Well, yeah, but it was maybe it was HELR. I don't know. It's some weird fucking thing that I didn't know what it said.
were you like worried that was gonna play a part later? Like they were gonna come
No,
back?
I just happened to see it written on the barrel, and I was just like, I wonder what the fuck that means.
I don't fucking know. Can I even act? I don't know if I'm logged in on here. Because that was early in the movie. I'm going to see if I can pull it up and get a screenshot of it. Hell yeah, I'm logged in.
What is this?
Oh, god damn it. I just realized that
What
it's probably
is
going to
this?
play sound through
What
this
is
fucking
this?
thing. What is happening? Like,
What
my
is
shit
happening?
froze. Uh-oh. We lost Donnie and Opie because my computer just restarted. So if you can hear them, Dave, are you messaging them right now?
Yep.
Okay, it's restarting.
So are we still recording with us?
We are still
okay.
recording. Yeah. But they're just not going to be able to chime in. So I'm not going to look up that shit.
I'll try to find it.
I don't know if it had anything to do with me doing that, but I don't need a backup.
And right. IDEUX.
Deux. That's French for two. Not the I part, but
That's what it looks like.
DEUX is deux, which is
Huh.
French for. I see Opie's talking, but why am I not getting his sound? Did my what is happening with my computer? This is like a fucking nightmare. My sound's all fucked up. There's an NVIDIA app crash. That's what restarted.
And there's no way for me to get this to go through anything else.
That's all right. We can get this figured out. I don't think that's working. Output. This is an interesting development. Nothing like technical difficulties in the middle of a podcast. Let's see if this. Wow, it is not seeing any of my shit. Well, I think we should just shut her down. And I'm going to have to figure out this
from
sound
the
setting.
little stuff that I could find on there, it means both. It's often used for married couple life.
Okay.
That's the basic stuff.
Is
that
it
I can
saying that
seem
it's
to
French
find.
or is I just fucked up on that?
No, it's a French phrase.
Okay.
For two, by two, or involving only two people in a private or intimate setting. Close one-on-one interaction.
All right.
Interesting. Huh.
I'm going to have to figure out this sound shit because it is fucked up right now.
Well, that sucks.
So I think we're just going to shut her down.
Yep. Might as well.
And I'm going to have to play the intro as the outro because clearly I can't get it to play on here. So,
Well, what's our next movie? We're going to start the alien shit.
I vote yes on that.
All right. So next movie will be Covenant.
Covenant. Roger, Dodger.
And I'll jump in while you're doing that. Just cut my mic and I'll grab.
You going to there? All right. Cool. All right, everyone, listen to this episode 500 times and listen to me fuck up the audio. Here we go. Have a good night.